feeding your skin.
Every time I use it on clients, it's just their skin is glowing. Your skin comes out so just delicious.
During the winter, you do want to do peels.
So it's going to pull impurities out of the skin. And so it has a lot of detoxifying properties.
So that was, and I love telling clients this, like what colostrum is.
Oh yeah, I was just about to ask you, what is it, Shannique?
I've had teenagers lick the peel when I said do not do it, and they do it. Like, oh my God, it smells like pumpkin spice. And I'm like, don't do it. And then their tongue is on fire.
You're listening to Not Just Lashes. Here are your hosts, Shannique and Dixie.
Hello, welcome to Not Just Lashes. I'm Shannique.
And I'm Dixie.
And today we're going to talk about feeding your skin, especially for Thanksgiving. We, at the salon, we tend to customize facials, especially when the seasons change.
Oh yes, very important.
During winter season, the cold air could really dry out our skin. And so we have so many yummy products that we could use.
Yes, your skin will love it. They're delicious.
Yes.
And your skin's going to be glowing while you're eating your turkey, stuff in your face. Everyone's going to be looking at your skin. And you'll have a mouthful and they'll be like, what?
So because the cold air holds in basically your moisture, which could lead your skin to flaking and drying and especially chapped. Like right now, my skin is very chapped, like very dry, and like I hate it. You know how much like I love moisture on my skin. I love a glowy look.
You like the dewy.
I love the dewy. And right now I'm so dry. So Dixie, I know you have a favorite product that smells amazing. And it's the
Colostrum?
Yes.
For making you glow. Okay.
For making me glow.
Yes.
Yes. Especially for like recommending me for dry skin.
Yes. No,
Yes.
yeah. But if you were talking about like smells good
Yes.
and like good for your, I love by Glow Therapeutics, and it's very on theme for Thanksgiving, but it's the pumpkin enzyme.
Yes.
And the pumpkin enzyme is so good. It's with jojoba beads. So it's an exfoliating with the enzymes doing most of the work. So it's not rough on your skin that's already sensitive and dry. And every time I use it on clients, it's just their skin is glowing. It's new, it's refreshed, and the pumpkin is very soothing on the skin. I love it. I use it all the time. Like, it's not just for Thanksgiving, but especially in the fall, you need to slough off that dead skin and do it in a way that's not like too abrasive. That's going to irritate your skin.
Right. I mean, I love to use the pumpkin enzyme on people who are really afraid to do anything drastic, or they do have a little sensitivity to their skin, and the enzyme is just enough to exfoliate the skin and create that glow.
Yeah.
And it just smells so wonderful.
And a lot of people don't understand that the glow comes from renewing the skin.
Yeah.
Like sloughing off all that. And you taught me from the first facial that you taught me was, you're not getting, if you're putting on moisturizer, or you're putting on a serum or anything like that, you need to get that base good. You need to slough all that up. Otherwise, you're just layering it on top, and it's not getting to the problem.
No. And then you're going to have like a caked face, and you're going to see all the dry skin, kind of like I always refer to Austin Powers, where he's like the Dutch guy with like all the flaky skin. Yeah, it's kind of like that. It's gross. Just watch it. Anyways, but going back to the Colostrum, I freaking love that product so much. And it's by, what we're going to be talking about is basically all the products from Glow Therapeutics and Epicurean. And the Colostrum that I absolutely love came from Epicurean, and it was made by a scientist and a esthetician. And the scientist had an issue with his child that had eczema. So he had this problem, and he wanted to create a solution So he went back to nature, right? So that was, and I love telling clients this, like what colostrum is.
Oh yeah, I was just about to ask you, what is it, Shannique? What is it, vegan Shannique?
Well, it is the juice
Juice.
that it's the juice that comes out of the cow's teats.
Is that what it says on the bottle?
No,
From the cow's
no. I don't know. But it's a healing, can't stop. But it's a healing, it's a natural healing ingredient that bonds the skin together. So if you have like chapped skin or eczema, it heals the skin. And I have to say, there are elements to the human motherly body that could actually heal your kid's skin as well. You could rub it on your child. I know. But it's, hey man, it's nature.
Yeah, no, but colostrum, because it's coming from a pregnant cow, like as they're giving birth, it's like what comes out, and it's just packed with nutrients. So it's collected. It's because it is coming from like a pregnant cow and everything. Like no harm, hopefully happens. I don't know.
No
but,
harm happens.
Like they're already giving birth to the cow and everything like that, and milking the cow.
It's just something extra.
But it's just packed with so many nutrients. It's like the whole trend of people eating the placenta and all that kind of stuff. It's the same thing. It's just packed with nutrition and healing properties for the newborn baby, and which we lose when we get older. So it's really great to put that back into the skin. When do you use it during the facial?
I use it towards the end. So, I mean, that kind of sums it up. It's a moisturizer, right? So what I like to do, what goes with that is the rose oil. I'm such a fan of that. You know that. Like to create that glowy, dewy look, it is the rose oil. And then I layer it with the colostrum. And I mean, if you want added, I don't know, serums or spritzers on top, then you can.
No, your skin comes out so just delicious if we're talking Thanksgiving. But it's just plump and glowy and hydrated. And I feel like it keeps working versus another moisturizer that just like, you feel like you're not dry anymore. But
it actually does something. And I think that's what I appreciate about Epicurean is that it was created by a scientist and an esthetician. And I just love that connection, you know?
And I like too, they're powerful enzymes and ingredients, but nothing is chemical. Like it's all nature, which is really great for the environment and the skin. So I like that the Epicurean's line is all about
nature and science.
Basically,
So let's talk about the soy chai mask. Oh my gosh, it smells like a chai latte.
Yeah,
it reminds me of when we used to work by the cafe.
Oh yeah. Was that the 50? No, 5150.
No, 5150 something else. But that chai smell is just so beautiful.
Yeah, and what says fall more than a chai?
So delish. So, and through all this, you guys, like, if you guys are having a hard time trying to market something to get people in, or if you're not busy during this time, I know the economy is kind of, wacky right now. This is a good time. Create like a holiday menu, add something spicy to entice people to get in, just like Dixie and I are talking about, like a Thanksgiving facial, get people excited. People, want to look amazing when they see their family members.
Yeah.
Let's get them talking about your skin instead of politics.
Nice.
Yes. So when do you offer the soy chai mask?
What
type of clients or skin types?
Well, it's great because it's a very balancing mask, and it's a clay or a soy clay mud mask.
Yes.
So it's going to pull impurities out of the skin. And so it has a lot of detoxifying properties. But what I like is it's not over drying or over, because a lot of masks that you might think are good for acne or anything like that, a lot of them can be very stripping of the skin.
Yes.
And so that's what I like about the chai soy mud mask is it's very balancing. It's going to pull out impurities and help with your pores, but it's also going to put that nutrients back into your skin.
Yes.
So I honestly, I use it for a lot of my clients, honestly, because unless they're super, super dry, I might use the hydrating mask that's like specifically for dry skin. And then, I was trying to think if I did, but it's really good for after a peel because it's calming.
With the cinnamon?
It doesn't have cinnamon.
It doesn't? I thought it had the little bark pieces in there. And maybe I'm thinking of a different mask. I don't know, but I thought there was pieces of cinnamon in it. Anyways.
But there is the pumpkin or the apple spice peel.
Maybe I'm
which is
I don't know.
it's like gooey, like it looks like good enough to eat. It looks
that
like
one's different.
a jelly. It's like a jelly
Yes.
consistency.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've had teenagers lick the peel when I said do not do it and they do it. Like, oh my God, it smells like pumpkin spice. And I'm like, don't do it. And then their tongue is on fire. And I'm like, it's kind of like one of those things, don't do it and somebody does it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So please guys don't do it. But that one is from Glow Therapeutics, the apple spice peel.
Epicurean.
Epicurean?
Yeah.
Okay. And which one is the Glow one?
The Glow is the pumpkin scrub
pumpkin
that I like.
scrub.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's not called pumpkin spice. It's a pumpkin enzyme scrub. And that was from Glow Therapeutics.
Okay.
And that's one of my favorites. Even just to have like, if you are an esthetician and or you're a salon owner and you have that to give away like little samples, because every one of my clients that I've ever used that in their facial treatment, obsessed. They're like, my skin is just so glowy.
Yes.
Like it's just, I don't know what it does, but I love doing it. I love to do it as a pick-me-up for my skin. Like every other week, I like to do that. It's just a nice product to have on your shelf at home when you're like, well, I feel dull. I feel,
Especially after traveling too. You get so congested from the airplane and the recycled, air. So
and drinking,
smoking,
all of that.
all of it. Yes.
Air pollution. We need to take care of our skin. So
yes,
this holiday season, when you're thinking of food and all that's going on, you need to remember to take care of your skin during this time.
Yes. And during this time, it's always the best season to exfoliate. And what I mean exfoliate is fine lines, wrinkles, sunspots, peels. And the peels that we carry are from Glow Therapeutics. And there are more, we call them our more advanced peels. They're not like medical grade peels, but for our customers, they're perfect.
I love it because if you have sensitive skin or you're not used to peels, I love them because you're not walking away. Like your face may be a little pink.
Yes.
But that's pretty much the extreme of it.
Yeah.
But they are effective. You don't
yes.
have to look like you got beat up
No.
in order to like
Not
know
unless
that
you
your
want
worked.
to.
worked.
I'll beat you up if you pay me well. I mean, slap you around.
Comes
But
with
it comes with the. It comes with the.
get the blood rushing to your face.
Yeah.
Because we all know that's good for your skin.
Exactly. There's
Yeah.
some people who do that,
We'll wake up your skin.
Yeah, they wake
or-
up your skin. There's a bunch of cute little like facial bars. I know in LA where they slap your face around.
Get
and
the blood
they
going.
get the blood going. And I don't know. I mean, I
guess-
haven't tried it, but
No, isn't that in like movies? And they like, when they wake
Yeah.
up, they're like trying to
yeah, it's true.
mop. Well, maybe that's just to make them wake up. I don't know.
But anyways, so during the winter, you do want to do peels. You want to basically work on your skin and work on those sunspots or freckles that the sun gave you during the summer. What a great gift. And you want to take them away with the peels. I love the glow ones. So basically, we do the peels during the winter times is because the temperature is cooler. Heat will activate. Heat in our body will create more melanin. Okay. And so the melanin creates more freckles, and melanin creates more sunspots, age spots, stuff that we don't like. And so during the winter, you want to get those peels so we could take them away.
Yes.
So and there's not enough sun. So
yeah. And winter is also a great time, not specifically during holiday time, but if you really want to do like some gnarly peels that are going to you're going to be peeling.
Like a lizard.
Yep. But it's best to do it in the winter months you're not out in the sun, which is really bad, especially because your skin's so raw after one of those kinds of chemical peels. So you're going to
get sunburned.
You're going to get worse than sunburn.
Yes.
You're going to completely ruin everything that you just did.
Yes.
Plus probably get more spots and whatnot. So we always suggest doing anything major like that in the winter months when you can kind of hide away a little bit more.
Yeah, it's nice. Even plasma lift.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We used to really promote that too.
And that's
the skin
a good
tightening.
time. I mean, there's so many people who do that all year round.
Yeah.
But that's another good thing to do during the winter is plasma lift. I mean, I just like to suggest, doing different things if you guys are stuck, during this season or this time, the world that we're living in. Just get creative and think, what do you need? What does your mom need? What do you hear women of all ages going through and talking about? I mean, Dixie always hears everything that I'm going through. I'm like, ew, I got a wrinkle. Like, get rid of it. Make it go away.
I'm like, what wrinkle?
Well, they're all over.
You're very good at camouflaging then, so.
Yes.
But is there any other products that you recommend?
For what types of skin?
For the dryness. Because I'm someone who is dry year round.
Yes.
Just my skin is always on the dry side. And it's weird. This winter season, I don't feel like it's been flaky or drying or anything like that. But I haven't been doing extra moisturizing or anything like that.
I mean, to incorporate those ingredients and those masks and those treatments, depending on the client, depending on what Fitzpatrick of the skin, and Fitzpatrick is the level of the skin, how basically, let me do it layman's turn, skin tone.
Yeah,
okay.
the shade of the skin.
The shade of the skin. I like to add like a service to go with it. So that could be microdermabrasion, the oxygen facial, and the oxygen facials for so if you have a client who has sensitive skin, you want to use the oxygen facial machine because it's not as harsh, because the little heads are made out of plastic versus diamond heads.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's more gentle. And then we're infusing moisture. And that's something I would do for you, is do the oxygen facial to...
Oh, do you mean hydrogen facial?
Oxygen facial.
Hydrofacial? No.
Hydrofacial. Oxygen facial. Yeah, hydrofacial.
Oh, because when I thought oxygen, I was thinking of that metal thing that like blows the...
Oh, yeah, that, yeah. Well,
Okay.
That too.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So the hydrofacial machine, okay, used with the oxygen facial, whatever it's called. I know every machine is called a different name, but that will add moisture to your skin.
Gotcha.
Yes.
So during the winter months, seek out more of a hydrofacial, whatever. It's the oxygen and stuff like that.
Whatever. I don't know. Or what's the main one called?
Like the main company.
The main company.
Hydra.
I
know. It's very confusing.
Yeah,
it's like Kleenex versus tissue.
Yes.
So it's like technically.
There's so many different names.
Hydrofacial is what the facial is, but then there's a company Hydra Facial. It's very confusing.
Yeah. But just look into the machines. Anything with moisture, will help. But
yeah, because that has a what's the chemical? The first chemical I thought it was a H2O. What's infused in the hydrofacial? Because you can do vitamin C, you can do, but the
peptides.
The hyaluronic acid. There we go.
Hyaluronic acid. Yes.
Hyaluronic acid. So with the hydrofacial and the oxygen facial, you can infuse hyaluronic acid actually into the skin instead of just putting it on topically, which is amazing and I feel like is more beneficial because if you want to explain what hyaluronic acid is and what it does like with the chemicals in the air, the water molecules.
Yeah. So basically it just stimulates the collagen of your skin, creates hydration, and you look glowy in layman's terms. So,
Yeah, because molecules in hyaluronic acid are like a magnet to any liquid or moisture in the air. So it's actually like attracting it to your face and bringing that moisture in, which is amazing.
Yeah.
So if you infuse that, it's going into a deeper layer of your skin. Yeah.
Yeah. So book a facial. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I love everything that we use, and that I've only had basically like 3 types of companies that I've carried.
Yeah.
I mean, I've tried so many and I just haven't liked anything. When I have new clients, I always explain like I am result orientated. I'm not here for fee-fee, facials. Like anybody could get that anywhere for any price. And I'm just not like that. I don't like to massage and I don't like to touch your feet. I don't know. I just want to get the results and make you happy. And I want to make you look better than what you came in. So, and what other treatments? I'm trying to think of exfoliating. LED lights.
Oh, I love LED lights and red light therapy.
Yes.
I have my red light therapy that I use at home.
Yes.
And it's just what it's doing is stimulating your cells to turn over faster. So you're producing more collagen, which helps with wrinkles. But the red light therapy also works with giving you a glow and discoloration in the skin. Like because I get really red easily. Like if you flick my skin right now, it'll probably like leave a red mark for a really long time. Like it just is very sensitive to stuff like that. But using red light therapy is really great for that. And if you incorporate that into your spa, if you can get the light, like Shannique has one that you can literally just take and place over them. Yeah. Then you also have one that came with your machine that's like the mask version. And then you also have like a wand of it that you can like manually push around the face. But it will help penetrate the products deeper into your skin. So it's really great to have that on hand, especially if you have a client with a lot of acne or is really dry, because if you're putting that moisturizer on and then putting the red light therapy, it's just hitting it at an even deeper level, and it's not irritating the client's skin.
No, they look really good. I mean, normally there's different lights, right? There's the red, the blue, the green. I think that's it. Or you could incorporate all of them. Yeah. So it's all designed for problematic skin, right? So if you have all of that, then you want to turn all those lights on, if you have dry, acne, blah, blah, blah. And speaking of acne, especially during dry seasons, if your skin is way too dry, you're going to produce, like your skin is like, I need to produce more oil, more oil. And a lot of people get more acne when their skin is over dried. Mm-hmm. Okay. So I think using the light just really does help.
Oh yeah, I love it. And I think that's what really made a difference in my skincare routine. Like we were talking about how this past year and stuff, I feel like I'm not as dry in the winter months. Like I didn't feel like I had to rev myself up or like I've just been doing my normal routine and maybe doing a mask here and there or a deeper exfoliation here and there. But I think using that red light therapy has just made my products work better.
Oh, yes, for sure.
And so I haven't had that many issues with my skin.
And I could always tell when Dixie has done her LED light therapy when she walks in the salon, her skin is so dewy and glowy. I'm like, she just did that this morning.
Yeah.
Like I just, you know, you can just see it. So imagine, you know, doing a more, I guess, professional machine.
Yeah.
You know, you're going to walk out of there looking even super duper dewy, super duper dewy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I also love that doing facials around the holiday time or, you know, just pre-booking in your head or if for January, for the new year after the holidays, or as a business owner, kind of putting it out there to your clients because this is the season where I think you're going to break out or things are going to be happening to your skin that you can't control because you're eating probably different things than you're used to. The sugar intake is going up, which is going to cause acne, dryness, puffiness.
Yep.
Then you got alcohol, which also causes all of that. And then if you're flying to different environments, that's always something that's going to irritate your skin and throw you off. So I would, if you're from a marketing standpoint, especially like, yes, holiday lashes, you're busy, you're booked up, but just kind of sprinkling in there or having a little poster that you print out to let people know like, hey, you might want to book a little facial because your skin's going to freak out. Oh,
yes.
Not to mention stress.
Yes.
From family, from traveling
That's
and all
right.
that. So the holidays is not the best time for your skin. So make sure you're prepared and take care of it during or after.
Yeah. And talking about marketing, I usually during this time will market our little gift certificates. So that's another thing that you guys could do is market gift certificates. I have them sitting on our table.
Yeah.
On our coffee table. And I just have them there, you know, actually year round. And right there.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's just good. Hey man, stocking stuffers, gifts, present, birthdays, whatever.
Yeah.
I think it's amazing.
Yeah. You can order them. You can make them like on Vistaprint, Canva, even like what is it, like FedEx or stuff.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah, you can just like make like little gift certificates and like
interesting.
print them out, and then you can either make them holiday looking or make them just like generic towards your spa, so you can use them year round. But they're great to have, and they can also get you just more clients because once people get their lashes or get their face, they're hooked and they want to keep up with it. Another thing I like to do, not even necessarily during the holiday times, but you could just like amp it up during the holiday times, is having little samples. Epicurean, that line already gives you samples. Like you can pick out like little packets of like products that you like to give away. But if you want, just get off Amazon those little containers and put like your favorite mask. Like let's say it's a chai soy mud mask. And put it into a little container. And when your client's leaving, give it to them and be like, this is like one of my favorite products. Use this like, okay, if you're feeling like you're breaking out, why don't you put that on and then hop in the shower after 15 minutes and wash it off. And then they smell it, they use it, they love it. And then they want the full blown facial because they see the results from that.
Yeah,
So
it's
doing
true.
little things like that or saying it's my little gift to you this holiday season.
Or give it as gifts, put it in a goodie bag, thank you, Merry Christmas.
It goes a long way.
It does go a long way. But go on the internet and look up Epicurean, and look up all the yummy stuff that they have. You can't go wrong. And then with Glow Therapeutics, I love their back bar treatments. I really do. And all of our clients, I can't tell you anybody who has complained about it.
No. Well, that's the one thing I like too, is as an esthetician, I don't have a fear when someone's coming in that they're going to react to the products, because they are made for sensitive skin. Like their main thing is sensitive skin. However, they're really effective. But I've never been like, oh, I don't know if this is gonna, like, there's one peel. This is like the cinnamon. I think it's even called cinnamon or something. You do it during the Epicurean signature facial.
Yes.
And that one, people are like, oh, when you put it on, because it's like, you feel like you're on fire for a second, but then it dies down after 1 minute. And so I always warn people, I'm like, it's going to feel like you're on fire, but it will die down. And my skin in particular gets really red. I have other people that it doesn't, but you do that in the beginning of the facial, and by the end of the facial, it's gone down. But even with that product, which feels scary in the moment, but it's just the cinnamon stimulating your skin.
Yes.
And nobody has any issues because it's just natural. It's not,
But I have to say, be careful. So during the consultation, ask about medication. Ask about what they have done before, or ask if they have stopped any retinols, any of that, because that could contradict what could happen. Okay?
Definitely.
So it could possibly not be the treatment that has caused issues, because I have run into an issue, and I think one of our clients got hyperpigmentation. It's because she was using something else and didn't stop it and didn't tell the esthetician. So please do consultations. Yes, the products are amazing, but you guys got to dig deep and understand what they're taking and the reactions, and there's science behind it.
Yeah.
So do your studies.
And what I like too about both of these companies is they are very involved. Like, we can call them up. Like, you have a rep, and you can call them and be like, is this normal, or should I, the person is on this, is it okay? Like, so you're not assuming or you Googling and then it's like, no, that wasn't right. So that's what's great about both lines. You have a rep. And then they also will either come out, or you can go take classes if you buy their line, which is really great too. You're getting the educational of their facials, because a lot of the time they'll have like signature facials that they have. From cleansing to the moisturizer. They'll do the whole thing. And I really like that. And then you can just kind of incorporate and customize to your clients as you go. But
there's no like wrong way to do a facial. I mean, maybe, but yeah, customizing it. And once you get used to everything and understand how the skin works and what type of skin that you're working with, it's a piece of cake. It's a breeze.
It's a piece of pie.
It's a piece of pie. Piece of pumpkin pie.
So,
but yeah,
feed your skin.
Feed your skin, you guys.
Nice.
All right. So happy holidays. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And
follow us. Like, subscribe, comment. Let us know if you have any video ideas of things that you're curious about or want us to try.
Yeah.
And try to get your hands on some fun new skincare products. And
yes, if you guys have any questions about the skincare, or if you're afraid of incorporating that with another product, let me know. And I've tried a lot. I've experimented, and yes, things can go wrong, and let me know and we could help you out.
follow us, Not Just Lashes
Not
podcast.
Just Lashes. Bye.